much, mate, does it? Because, you know, Mother Rush is still there to absolutely wreck you at a lot of these events. Now, with none of that in the server this time around, it's actually going to be tabseN and seosin hitting the ground running with these USPs, starting the pistol round off nicely. They're attacking OG and T-Spawn, mate. This has gone completely awry for the OG squad, and seosin, trying to be careful to not throw this advantage away, is calling for reinforcements. The rest of the gang are now here with him, and seosin is in for even more. Alexi
all the way up. They now know this is unlikely to be a B play. It's got to come all from the water. And it's not like OG even have that info. They've lost the map control. So Big can start to stack the top site, but they do win the first fight as well. seosin with a scout. Double tags into Issa. Nico's going to try and trade. OG are getting closer, but they're walking into the storm. The stack on this A site, it's not getting any easier. Mantu eats a bullet, and Xantares is caught getting aggressive. He wasn't ready for Nico to be up so deep. He's on the blink, guys. So that's a nice bit of synergy. That's a nice link, right? And Nico's certainly a versatile player who can really do it all. When we saw him added to Heroic at the start, he was a big reason that they rose so fastly to the #1. Oh dear, right now though, in the action, it's just trades all across the board in middle. seosin's AWP gets away with 1, but it can't escape. And 2 players left up for OG. Familiar territory, but they did bail themselves out last time around, and Nico is trying to do exactly that, finding Keto up connector. Big seem very keen to pounce on their opponents when they have these advantages, and at least OG are playing patient enough that that does not work. Oh dear, Big. They finally pulled the brakes, and in the perfect position, Xantares lies in wait.
Yeah, last time, Xantares was the guy to give away the man advantage, and that was because he got too aggressive. Well, this time, he waits patiently.
Moves at the wrong time, he's going to get caught by Nico, and Valde has no idea what is walking right below. tabseN has hit a beautiful timing.
Oh no! tabseN! He's actually moved around Valde, and now he's in an even better spot. There's so many kills lying away. tabseN, oh, you're on to wonderful things, because he's still playing the trigger discipline. He's still just getting ever closer. The coming death, and OG, they've got no idea what is about to come their way. tabseN has played them like a fiddle, and there it is. 2 kills for him. The bomb now dropped as well over at long, and it's all gone wrong for OG. Just Valde left standing, the man that tabseN had to sneak past. And
These bigger double toilets, so OG are going to get the site for free. It's just down to whether they check this side of the map, because if no one comes up on a lurk, if Valde doesn't clear this position out, it could be problematic, but he does. He's looking to take both. Keto re-aggresses, and Valde doubles down. Lovely little late play for Valde. If that wasn't done, if OG just take the site, they might get flustered by Big in the toilets, dropping in on the reload, and Nico maybe even seeing the bomb as well, judging by these rotations. Big are more than ready for this attack, for this assault. Tizian's already dealt with the first, and tabseN finds another before Xantares even pokes his head out from the pit. At this point, the round is lost, and OG don't get a say in the matter, walking into a 5-man B hold. That's the power of information. OG even tried to deny that.
Now he's got to do more than ever, and Valde sneaking out here through Monster is tasked with a nigh-on impossible take of this B bomb site. A lot of players down in the water, and even more backed up towards CT and Graffiti. So this is not plain sailing for Valde. There's the first, but the trade's now looking to come in. Valde going to deliver 2 out of the 5 kills that were needed. Mansu, with only 8 seconds left, is just looking to hold on to this AWP, but they might not let him get away with it.
The tabseN won't say that for long. Flashing himself back in. Molotov, they're very close, tabseN. He's finally going to realize, maybe the hard way, looking away from the flashbangs and blinded by the next. It's Alexi B to take the kill. That's a bit awkward. He was not ready for so many players moving up so fast. seosin's still on short. Valde, he's been really good at finding these lurk timings, clearing the players in toilets on these A takes, but seosin's not falling for it. His long is covered. He can watch his back, and Tizian can try and deal with the attack. There's one. Doubles up, bomb drop, but low on ammo. Nico trades, and Valde catches seosin as he turns away. It's Xantares on his own. Wow. Xantares with the one gun, the one real gun in connector. I say real gun. seosin's
He's nailed it!
seosin's got more scout kills than AK kills. That's a rarity now, or he could be dead meat. And Valde has timed out. Oh dear.
Well, Bit of a classic here for OG, and Tabson's now been spotted. Now they know about the AWP Kondo, and Tabson wants it. Not gonna get it. Mansu delivers the no-scope, but the Deagle Artisan will shut out the other two. And now it is just Nico left up at a 1v3. He gets wrapped from short, and now the defuse is gonna come on him. Poor Valder, man, just has to sit there, a witness at his own funeral in a round like this big. They grab the defuse. They're dropping out of the server, sadly, right? And now they're 8-3 up, and things are looking good for the big boys. Don't have game sound, but I don't know if you guys... Oh, there it is. Asking ye shall receive. It's Alexa B to open up the game. And the round, and now a 5-on-4 solidified immediately for OG.
Some big nades getting lobbed in, but Tabson's going to get aggressive ahead of them. He will survive, but maybe not for long as Valde runs out Monster with a kill. He's finally connected, and he is raring and ready to go. Searson trying to put a stop to this offensive, though. Oh, boy, that's a shot to Mantu. Does he know there's a player out? Alexi at the pillar, waiting as the molly goes in behind him. Searson might have got that spot, but he flashes himself. It's getting a bit claustrophobic now. The flank is still away, but as long as Searson can stay standing, Keto can come in with a killing blow. The molly pushes him back, and they finally deal with him, but it's a freebie for Keto. And now Alexi, can he run A? Yes, he just gets out there in time, darting to the top site, and Keto realizing, but no kit currently. Can he find one for this 1v1?
Alexa B, home and away. There we go. Someone calls. Now there's a kit bridge, and now he gets it, and he's going to sneak up on the rotation.
Long way.
It is a very, very long rotate, and the bomb is planted for bank. That's where Alexa B is right about now, holding for this rotation. Alexi don't often miss these. Keto gonna have to clear out the bank area. If he doesn't, this is likely an OG round.
And take this, we may have a 3-map series on our hands. Keto flashed into mid aggressive out of the gate. And OG are very patient for this. Will they be ready for a player tucked at the bench? He's going to go for the clear. Nico swinging, and it's a dink, but a miss ultimately as the kill goes the way of OG. Good damage done by Keto, but he will not be satisfied. Oh, the boost. Oh, no, it comes in too late. Santoris spots the leg of Valde. He doesn't know where he was shot from, probably. You don't see that boost every game. But he just gets out of there alive. Falls out. And it's info for big. They know this area is clear. They know they can, watch out for an A play. That smoke misses. This is supposed to cut off Valde, landing in front of him. Instead, he mows down 2 players big. They threw that smoke earlier that lands right where we are here to cut the tease out of Monster, but instead it blooms in nowhere, blooms in no man's land, just above Nico now. And so as a result, both players walk in to Valde waiting, and now they can just contact this B site. Tabson lines up too. That's naughty, but it won't make a damn difference as this round should be a lock-in for OG. Ooh.
I don't know, that kill there might have just tempted Searson back in to attempt a 1v3 clutch. Wildfire on the AWP, Wildfire in the heart of Searson as he starts to creep in. Now one man does get out through Monster, and over at short, Mansu Searson out. There is this wrap coming in from Tabson, but with 2 players down in the connector. Not an easy spot to be in. They do know that this means at most there's 1 player on this B bomb site. And so they're quick to move in and take this ground away, but they're actually going up towards A. They're trying to deal with Alexa B in heaven and go for an A-side plant. This is a pretty ballsy decision to make. And Alexi starts to realize this doesn't feel right. Oh, there's one. He finds Tabson on that lurk. And this could all fall apart now unless they get this trade. They're not able to find him yet. Finally, Keto comes in with that kill. And now the bomb's going to go down up here on A with the rotations both coming in through CT from OG.
Absolutely juked, dunked on by Big, but can they get it over the line? Can they clean up the round? Oh, back of the head hitbox. Finally, Nico turns and Keto will dish him some death. It's only Mantu in a 1v2, and he's gone past the kit as well. Some damage to Keto, who's on for the ace, but Mantu's not being given a fair fight right now. Pistol swap, and Mantu is just hoping to hunt, but Tizian should be able to peek with his teammate, and this one is everything but done. Oh, Keto dropping smokes. Oh, smoke shot, knife out. It's getting scary. It's getting crazy. And it's an almost guaranteed round for Big at this point. No time for the defuse. Mantu gets out there with his armor, but that's a really, really nice call from Big, right?
Not looking like the decision right away. Instead, they're looking for middle, and they're trying to flush out any of these connector players. Mantu, the 1 P250 isn't checked by Searson, who walks right over him. Now it is traded immediately. And if Big get a move on, they have a free B bomb site. If they decide to dilly-dally down in the connector, this long flank could do damage.
Ooh. Spotted, but you got to open the door. Can they kill Tizian? Oh, he's lining up nades. It's a freebie, and they've even got another up in manpower, but not up in the weaponry, as these other two players come down connected to try and field themselves some weapons. Guns retrieved. tabseN gets aggressive, trying to close it out before they can arm, but Xantares has already killed Issa. Smoke can come down, tabseN peels off, and now, well, OG may as well just save, right? Like, this one's done. There's no kid. He's already bounded out. He's already run back to spawn as the rest of his team have contacted through Monster. That's a good flash. No one peeks with it, but tabseN shoots in preparation. That gives away the B play.
Yeah, and even more flashes raining over. Alexi able to put up a bit of resistance from barrels, helped out still by Issa, who just refuses to falter over at short. And there it is, the cleanup for OG. He wants to get you a kill. It's like an info flash, right? You throw it, you get the spam, and now you know, well, there's players Monster ready to go, ready to get into this B bomb site. Nice eagle from tabseN.
Playing it on a timing that could still leave Mantu to get swung here on the corner. They're going to check it. No armor is a problem, but Xantares is going to trade, and the bomb has been spotted by OG. They've got everyone here on this A side right now. They are more than ready. Smoke's coming in, Molly's land, and that's a beautiful shot for Alexi. tabseN needs some more D kills, and Xantares needs to make this M4 drop worthwhile, but his teammate's gone, and he's been swung by the guns. Things could get awkward. Things could really get awkward. Valdi's pushed through. No one's watching. He's walked right past the orb. 4x3. He's going to kill Xantares, and syrsoN flicks for the trade. How does Valdi not see him? He walked right by syrsoN, and Xantares is going, wait, why haven't you got my back? Oh, boy. That is not how I expected that to go. That could have been a double down for Valdi, but you take a 1-for-1. It could have gone worse as well. Flashed up, syrsoN with a shot, catches Issa.
Can anyone see syrsoN?
No.
There we go, Mantu
He's
can.
very nearby. Oh. Oh, no, he sees the first. He tries to get aggressive to take the kill at that point. Mantu hits a leg, through the wall, finishes the job, but he's all that stands. 1-on-2. Now, do you give this a go? Do you really try and trifle with
To be a part of heroic
that we live in? So you hope for a little more from him. He's been at the bottom of some criticism as well with OG changes, but for now it's a faster B approach. OG, oh my, one tap through the smoke. Tizian, how does he do it? No idea, no vision, no problem. It's Issa stuck behind smoke and not there for long. Alexi B is providing everything and more. That's a beautiful little heaven smoke thrown from defaults, and Torres jumps out and the plant is in.
Oh, the swing from tabseN, it looked a little risky, but it does reward him handsomely. Oh, and another, tabseN's just taking the fights. Stop feeding him. Another man about to walk into the crosshair. Alexi does not fare any better.
OG take water. Flash coming through for the con player is going to go out the door. The smoke is down, and so is Issa trapped in the water. Nico gets one. Valdi sprays Keto out of the round, and now Xantares tries to make a move outside of B, or inside rather. Flashes rain in, and they're very good too. He can't escape. If Valdi gave him the fight there, he would have certainly had that kill. Instead, he holds off, as many players are low HP on OG. And Big are given a second chance to regroup, to decide where they want to go. With things going quiet, OG start to move back. Are they going to rotate a man out? Big haven't left this bomb site. They're just lining up utility. The few seconds of silence makes OG doubt themselves and pull back into a far more passive setup. They're looking to boost, giving away the site.
Yeah, and this spot now for Big is not as dire as it might look. Valdez spotted up on the boost, and at that point you know the site is likely empty. Very rarely do you pull that boost in and still have site players, so they move in for free. And this is where these low HP players start to become a real problem. It's gone from a 3-on-4 to a 3v2 in a matter of moments. Big looking to get that bomb down. The molly forces tabseN out of the bomb site and denies that plant for now. tabseN is also playing pushed up in water, so that's something to bear in mind. This bomb could get dropped from the swing of Mantu, and indeed it has. Now that is definitely complicated matters. That is one Molotov forcing a reposition out of tabseN, and him maybe getting a bit too aggressive. Suddenly this round is hanging in the balance. They've got to get this bomb, and a missed shot from Nico has given a little bit of room to syrsoN, trying to get it planted. The flash keeps Nico off the angle, and just in the nick of time, he's got the bomb down, now faced with a 1v2, and syrsoN, Mantu's right there, missed shot the first time around, I can't afford to miss it on the second, and unfortunately he does. Mantu
spotted getting here. Big don't care. They love just contacting out Monster. They've had a lot of success, but Valdi will be able to come in on a very quick flank if no one holds on to the back line. Here's the push. Big are wondering, why is it so free? Why is it so clear? Well, that's why Issa appears from the sidelines and drops the bomb.
Oh, and their chance to get this bomb down is now kind of out the window with this slowdown. Given plenty of time for OG to get into position. And even though they lose Nico, they're still sat a man up. Searson needs to get something from this wraparound. Dealing with Valde, there's still Issa at short side, and they know about him. They've got him trapped and sectioned off from the rest of his team, but they don't really have a way to convert this to a kill. They don't just want to push him. Instead, they're holding for this swing. Getting the bomb, looking to get it planted, and the flash denies this re-peek from Issa, so he can't stop the bomb plant. And now a 3-on-3 ensues. Mantu, nor Alexa B have been able to make a move just yet. The utilities held them back. They tried to keep the numbers as pretty as they could. Now with the bomb down, the pressure is on OG. Mantu giving up his position. Will nail that second shot. And almost the follow-up through the wall. The pressure is now on for Tizian. Just Searson left alive, and another attempt at this clutch. Flash goes over to try and buy him some time, but a couple of missed shots is all it's going to take. There's no kit for the defuse, though, so even though you get all the kills, you don't get the round there. Just taking a little too long were OG to get that retake rolling.
You're seeing some strange rounds here. Oh, the boost. Mantu just misses that timing. He did see the cross, but you know at any point there could be a player in playground. Doesn't matter. Tabs instead trying to escape, and that's all the info that they need. They saw him going B, and that's exactly where Big are ending up. Oh, look, another monster walk. OG are more than ready for this. That's a great shot for Xantares. Nico's still here with a USP. They're relying on the rifles, and where are they?
Oh, Nico's so blind. I don't know how he's still alive. Searson should see him. As the smoke starts to fade, Nico getting away with it for a moment, but Searson puts a stop to it. And now Mantu's AWP is dropped as well. This round has gone awry. It's only Issa left in the hot seat. A 1v3 turned 1v2 for Issa. Orb dropped over here as well. He could even look to save it. But at this scoreline, he's hoping for a round. He's hoping that they feed him and they just don't
full sense of security. That makes you think the B is empty. Oh, Xantares spotted leaving. OG have been really good. Mantu specifically catching players leaving positions. Huge amount of info, and the A stack comes in. Tabson trying to take space, but he doesn't know. There's 3 players here. He's got to do something miraculous. There's one, but caught between a crossfire and 2 players spotted might send Big back down lower.
Yeah, Issa is still pushed up at short side. That's something to remember as Big start to make a move onto this B bomb site. Mantu, they're already in pretty deep, but he does have this angle onto Monster. And if this bomb swings wide, it's getting dropped out in the open. Instead, he crosses safely. Issa peeking through the fire is good to deny the bomb plant, and it is all left on to Tizian. 1 versus 3, and they are everywhere. In the AK, you're not that bothered by what Big are fielding here. The flash is good for Nico. He's set up nicely by Mantu, but is only good for 1. Orb now finds its way into the hands of Keto. Let's see what he's able to do with it. Mantu back inside of A. Seasoned Orper. Not going to get that head-to-head just yet, as Big do move back down through the connector. Now looking at this B-bomb site in a last-ditch attempt to save this game from overtime.
Yeah, those double nades give it all away, right? Like OG starts scrambling rotations, but Big have gone quiet off the back of it. They could be walking back up con, say OG. That's not the way. Big walking out Monster instead. They've been very good at this, and there's no one here to stop it. Valde in an off angle. It might be a hard spot to clear for Tabson. He's going to crouch and get caught. Shot in the face by Valde, who needs to get more from this position, but it's one and done. Now up to Issa in this site. He's the only man standing here that can have any say into the round. The smoke's cut him out, though. Nade for the plant. It's going to go deep. It does do damage to Xantares, but the bomb plant is down. Xantares gone through the smoke. Keto responds on this orb, and it pushes Mantu back out of heaven as Issa closes the gap. Oh, so many missed shots on both sides. Tizian on top of the site, and now it is all on Mantu, who can't find anything. Big 16-14.